Hey everybody, buckle up for this wild and crazy science challenge as I teach you how to walk through a piece of paper. My name is Julie and I'm from the Mississauga Library, and today I'm going to show you something insanely cool. I'm going to teach you how to amaze your friends and befuddle your colleagues, all with a little bit of scientific and mathematical know-how. Now, I have here a regular piece of paper. Now there's nothing special about this paper. It's your standard 8.5 by 11. If I was to cut a hole in this paper, do you think I could make it so that I could pass my whole body through this piece of paper? Could I make a hole big enough that I could walk through this piece of paper? Doubtful. But for the sake of experimentation, let's test that theory out. So I will cut a hole in this piece of paper. There we go. Now, definitely my arm, and maybe even my face, but there's no way that I could get my entire body through this piece of paper. Clearly, I am too big, and the paper is too small. However, what if I was to tell you that there was a way that I could cut this sheet of paper in such a way that would actually allow me to pass my entire body through it? Intrigued? Let me show you how it's done. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take my sheet of paper and I'm going to fold it along the long edge. And opening it up, I'm going to draw a line down the center of the paper. Now I don't want to go all the way to the top or the bottom. I want to leave about a centimeter at the top and a centimeter at the bottom. So using my trusty Lego ruler, I'm going to draw a line. Now, I'm going to be drawing a line from the center towards the edges on both the top and the bottom of my paper. But again, I don't want to go all the way to the sides. If I was to cut that line all the way across, all I'm doing is cutting my paper short. So I'm going to draw a line from the top of my paper going almost to the end, about a centimeter away from the end of the paper, just like that. And I'm going to repeat that on the bottom. Now, we're going to be drawing two lines going from either side of our paper towards the center. But again, we don't want them to go all the way. So from about a centimeter down on either side of our paper, we're going to draw two lines, just like this. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to repeat this pattern going all the way down our sheet of paper, leaving about a centimeter space, one line in the center, two lines on either side. So in the end, you should get something that looks like this. Okay, so we have our paper lined out. So now I'm going to fold up my paper down the center again, and I want to cut the top and the bottom line first. And again, we're only cutting along the lines. Don't cut all the way across the paper. So there's my top line. I'm going to flip it around and cut the bottom line. Now, I'm going to open the paper up so it should look like this. And now, I want to cut down the center line. I don't want to cut the top or the bottom, just that center piece. And there we go. So now, fold your paper back up and cut out the rest of the lines. But again, don't cut the entire way across. Done. Okay, everybody, moment of truth. So I'm going to open up my piece of paper, and it should now look something like this. And now, my hole being much bigger, I am able to fit my entire body through this piece of paper. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That was so awesome, right? Magic, you say? Nope. Good old science and mathematics. The outside of the paper, all the way around, that's called the perimeter. Now, the perimeter is the distance around a shape. Now, in this case, my shape is this piece of paper. The area inside the perimeter, that's called the surface area. The surface area is contained inside the perimeter. Now, when I cut the paper, I changed the perimeter. I made it larger, big enough for my body to fit through it. What I didn't change was the surface area. I never made more paper inside the perimeter. That all stayed the same. And thereby is the magic of science. I was able to pass my body through a piece of paper just by changing the perimeter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Why not try this science challenge at home? Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter accounts, and don't forget to come to the library and check us out. Take care, you guys.